Okay, so we want to welcome you to the 2011-2012 year at Cal State LA Nutrition Department. We are the Student Dietetic Association, and that is our new logo.
Yay!
Signed up for this year, so I hope you like it. So first I want to thank the board from last year. Charlene and Michelle, the presidents, Alicia, Cassandra, and Vanessa for a great year. They were able to hand over a good organization, and we're just going to make it better. So I want to introduce the executive board. My name is Michelle Katz. My co-president is Nicole. Monica Lee is our vice president. Daniel Williams is our treasurer. And Rebecca is our secretary. That's why she's sitting. And then we also want to thank Professor Hillstrom, who is right over there, okay, who is our advisor, very supportive and very helpful, and it's just, we tried to put a picture of her, but it didn't work, so there she is, and I'll look. Okay, so,
This is our mission statement, and basically our mission is encouraging healthy dietary practices by educating our communities on the benefits of clean and mindful eating. And we are an active group comprised of students passionate about food, health, and nutrition. So we started a website because we've never had one in SDA, and the website is here, and it will basically consist of everything that we go up on the meetings, and if you miss the meetings, they'll be online. There'll be, all our memberships will be online, all our events will be online, there'll be a calendar. It'll be very informative, and upcoming events such as Food Day and our recent one, Step Out.
the diabetes walk we did yesterday, we raised $1,400,
So you guys can go and check it out yourselves.
and that web address is calstateULA@sda.com. And Ray is our website master. He's our technology man. And Monica's our internet queen. So these are all the things that are going to be involved. So you have opportunities to, volunteer opportunities are available for STA members. We get a lot of organizations that contact us about volunteer opportunities. And those are only available through us from the STA if you're a member. Also, some recipes. We're going to be putting member recipes online. So if you've got a great recipe, some of you are amazing cooks and bring me food, which is really nice. We're going to put those on. And then there's just a lot of different other stuff that's going to come on the website. So we do need help with the website. Monica and Ray can't do everything. So if you're interested in doing some data entry, help out with maintaining the website, that's a great way to get involved.
All right, so aside from being the co-president, I'm also in charge of the events committee. And basically we created just one new committee this year to encompass all of our ongoing events and then our main events for the quarter. We're gonna have one major event each quarter, and those are gonna be on-campus events, aside from ongoing events, which will be off campus. And then we also have community outreach, which are more of our weekend events. So that's my email. If you're interested, please contact me. My information is also on the website. All right, so the first event we had was our diabetes walk, as Michelle said, with the pictures. They raised close to $1,400, which is a huge achievement, especially so early on in the year. We're actually very proud. Our first big event, though, on campus is Food Day. It's the first time we will be doing this event. It's on October 24th. It's a Monday from 11 to 4. We're going to be in front of the student union, and it's going to be like a food fair type of event. Basically Food Day is based on 6 principles, one of them being sustainability, curbing junk food marketing to children, fair conditions for farm workers, etc. So our goal is to have one booth per principle, and we can interpret the principles however we see fit. Myself and a couple other members have already started the creative process, but we definitely need a lot of help to run the event the day of, and also to kind of put into the event before the event happens. So if you're interested, please let me know. I encourage everyone to bring their own specific talents to this event. Our next meeting is going to be on November 7th, same time, same room. It's how to secure a dietetic internship. We're going to have a 4-member panel. Kenneth Lee, who's actually in the room, will be
Stand up.
part of our panel.
You're talking about me, right?
Yes. He secured a distance internship, so he'll be available for question and answer for that. Nancy Jaffe is here also. Oh, she's not here. She's currently in the CDP at Cal State LA.
Second
Yes.
year.
Oh, you too as well? Perfect.
Great,
So-
so Nancy's gonna be on the panel as well.
So,
For questions about that.
and we're either trying to get, we're gonna get Professor Luke, who's the DPD coordinator, and Professor
Jambi.
I can't pronounce his name.
Who is the CDP coordinator? So
Right.
I have questions for them.
So basically for the next meeting, please come prepared with your questions and answers. Anything you can think of how to get an internship, what do they look for in a candidate, what their struggles were, etc. So this is for you guys to gain more information from people that are on campus directly. And then we have a holiday party also on a Monday. It's going to be on November 21st, also from 12 to 1 in FA 143. And then we're hoping to have a type of like cooking contest for the holiday party with seasonal foods, baked goods. We'll obviously have more information as the event draws near. And then Michelle, do you want to talk about the speaker series?
Okay, all right, so the winter event, so speaker series, our next meeting will be in January, and we're going to have Susan Bogart, who's an RD and an MS, and she's a project director for Renew LA County program. And they work with the school system, they do all kinds of health promotions and some really great stuff, and she's very instrumental in changing the way people are living their lives in the county of LA. So she's gonna come and talk to us about that. And then the journal article, how to effectively review a journal article. Paula Jones is a CDP student, and she's also, she started this program last year. In many of your classes, you're asked to research journal articles. And so what her group is doing is teaching you actually how to read an article and really get effective information from that article. And so those are separate groups that will meet on other times. If you're interested in that, let us know as well.
And then for National Nutrition Month, it's probably our biggest event through our whole academic year. And it's put on by the American Dietetic Association. Even though it's in March, we're still actively starting this event, so it takes a lot of work. Gilda is actually going to be in charge of this event. So Gilda, do you want to talk about it at all, since you were part of it last year?
Okay, so last year was a great event. We had a lot of help, but we need more. We're gonna need a lot of creative input. Basically, we're gonna have sponsors and just to raise awareness for nutrition. So anyone who has any ideas or anything that's necessary, it's great. Just let me know. I'll stay after the meeting so we can talk.
Thank you, Gilda. And then for spring events, just to give you guys a broad outline of what the year has to come, we have, again, another speaker series coming in April. That speaker is still to be determined. So if you have any great ideas or anyone that you specifically want to see here on campus, let Michelle or myself know, and we'll do our best to make that happen. We're also going to have a meet and greet with registered dietitians. It'll be a pretty nice event, kind of like not a cocktail hour, but ballroom. In the ballroom. It'll be nice. We'll invite RDs from different facets. And we'll set up just an opportunity for you to meet them, communicate with them, develop relationships. So that'll be in May, and then we have end of year banquet set in June. We have several ongoing events that'll happen monthly. We have the LA Food Drive, which Rebecca's in charge of, and she'll speak a little bit about.
So we're going to be trying to do food drives for the next 3 months, one every weekend, and we're going to try a weekday. Currently, we're going to do Ralph's on Main Street, and we're trying to do 2 locations and try to get Whole Foods involved as well. So if you're interested in kind of doing that on the weekend, just let me know. I'm trying to see how many people are interested so we can do shifts and just collect as much food as we can and donate to the food bank.
Perfect. And then Rebecca also is in charge of fundraising opportunities, which she will elaborate on in a bit. We have education programs, with Michelle will touch up on, and the community outreach is a general committee to get us volunteer opportunities just every day, on the weekends, whenever they come up and are available, so we can offer them to you guys.
So the education program, we are partnering with kinesiology professor Ann Larson deals with working with students that are becoming physical education educators and working in community centers. And she is working with an organization called the World Fit for Kids. They have a Kaiser grant.
We can't hear you back.
Oh, you can't? Okay. All right, so World Fit for Kids is a nonprofit organization that does after-school programs and in-school programs in high schools and in elementary schools. They go work out of Belmont High School. They do stuff in downtown Los Angeles. And Professor Ann Larson has secured a grant to run an after-school program, including activity and nutrition. And we're going to be providing the nutrition component. So it's an opportunity to work with elementary, middle school, and high school kids, as well as doing a parent program. And there's one-day events, there's commitments of ongoing things. And so if you're interested in any of that, which I hope you are, because it's a really great opportunity to get to make a impression in the lives of these children, especially the schools, the primary schools we're working with are 3 schools downtown Los Angeles that don't have physical education programs and have really poor economically struggling families, so they could really use the support. So if you're interested in doing any kind of stuff like this, we'd really appreciate letting us know, and we will hook us all up.
And then again, community outreach committee, we don't have a chairperson for it specifically, but our focus this year is on East LA, so just surrounding campus. We thought we might as well give back to the community that we're in directly. So again, it's soliciting volunteer opportunities for our members around East LA. So anyone that wants to chair, please let us know. And then obviously if you're interested in being part of the committee, let us know as well.
Okay, the mentor program, anyone could be a part of it that's been in the program for about a year. And it just consists of helping new students in the nutrition program and answering their questions that they have. And I'm going to be one of the mentors, so if you have any questions about the program, please feel free to ask me.
And then on the website, there will be an actual tab that lists seasoned members. So people that have been here a year and know a lot about the campus, and the new members. So there'll be like an email database for you to look up and communicate, have lunch. I mean, get as involved as you can.
Okay, so in regards to fundraising, we're looking for different opportunities to raise money for the organization, in doing raffles or prizes, just kind of a variety of things to get things going, especially with, we're making money with selling t-shirts, selling products, and we are kind of seeing if anyone's interested in purchasing sweatshirts, water bottles, anything basically with Cal State LA and our SDA logo on it. And then we also have a community supported agriculture program, and Kayla over here is in charge. So you want to maybe give a few words?
We've been talking to a lot of students who've been interested in having a produce pickup on campus. We all live very busy lives, so why not make it a little more convenient for all of us to eat healthy? If you are interested in being a part or supporting community supported agriculture, which would be a box or a bag of organic seasonal produce once a week delivered on campus, please let me know. We can start an email list, and hopefully we can get enough people and get this program started.
All right, and that's about it for fundraising. But if you have any great ideas, know people that can sponsor our organization, or if you can get donations, that would be great, especially for National Nutrition Month or Food Day. So.
I am also dealing with membership, so if you guys haven't signed up yet and you're interested in signing up, I'll be outside and you can sign up with me, or you can turn in your forms we have a mailbox in the nutrition department office.
So culinary arts, basically, I want to thank Kamiko and Jessica for the amazing food outside. Can we give them a round of applause? They've been here since, And they're actually both second-year grad students or CDP members, so.
Yeah, it was great. We just love, of course, we all love food, right? That's why we're here. So I hope you like the food. Jess and I and some of the members, we put together the menu and we had a lot of fun. And we are looking for a chairperson. And then when we can have a lot more people, it'll be easier throughout the year. So if you would like to volunteer for that, it's a great opportunity to just, if you're, like a culinary person, it's really, really fun. And I can, kind of share with you things that you like to do. So volunteer and, you can take turns to do it. And we just did the shopping and prepping and all that. So, and the cleanup, Michelle will do it. So. No, we had a lot of fun. So, yeah, and there's plenty of seconds. So, when you're in a break or when you're done, please have some, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Jim Jackson.
Where is she?
Over here.
Here you are.
Hey.
Hello, I'm Jen. I do the bulletin boards, and I mostly do this one outside because it's just me, but we have 3 bulletin boards. I'd like to be able to do more, especially if you're really creative and are good with making decorations and things like that. That's my idea. I would love to let me know after the meeting. Oh, my email's there.
It's on the website too. It's on the website.
In the bathroom wall.
Oh.
And Jen is awesome. Jen is going to be, another thing that we're doing on the website is people are contributing experiences that they've had at events. And Jen did the
US Bank building here.
where she climbed 1,500 stairs to raise money for the YMCA downtown. And so she's going to do a couple of paragraphs about that. Eliette is here, is going to write about our diabetes walk yesterday. Paula Jones is going to write about the ADA conference. And then we have Elizabeth Lee, who is a very active alumni, wrote a piece about the Good Food Festival, which happened in Santa Monica a couple weeks ago. So it's a great opportunity to see what's going on and get members' perspective on events. So the bottom line is, if you got a great idea, we want to hear it. And we want you to run with it. If you've got a talent, there's something you want to do, if there's something you're dying to explore, there's no limits, it's just involvement. And so that's what we hope to get from you guys, and we'll give you the support that you need. A lot of resources on campus that we can work with, and we're all about delegating. So that's why we introduce you to people, because you guys are what makes the organization. And so if you want a strong organization, we need a strong membership. So there's tons of food left. This is our how to join, which you all know. Buy a t-shirt. They're really soft. Professor Pilson, put it in your hand. Yes?
I need to make an announcement before you
Oh, yeah.
break up everyone.
Oh, do we have any questions before we end our meeting?
She has an announcement.
I know.
Okay, no question. Go ahead.
She has not
First of all,
a question.
This is my 3rd year advising the SDA. I have to say, this is incredible. What a great start off to the year. So I actually communicated with Nicole and Michelle probably every day this past summer. It's at least a couple of emails every single day. I'm not kidding you. Saturday night, whether.
She doesn't mind getting them from us.
Well, but it takes a lot to get where they are right now. But I don't want you guys to think that they're ready to go and they don't need any help.
Yeah.
Each one of the committees that they mentioned could use 5 or 10 volunteers on each one of those committees. So I don't know if you want to have point people or people on the committee just hang out and you guys
Great
tweet
idea.
your emails, and that way this would be a good time to do it maybe instead of waiting until people have time to check the website, emailing. Go ahead, Michelle.
What I was just going to say is, obviously we all come here to get an education, but part of that education is getting involved and getting in the community and meeting people. And just from being a member last year and volunteering at events, I was offered, when you need an internship, give me a call, and so and I volunteered, Monica and I volunteered at a USC walk for diabetes, and the people, and Rebecca, actually, not Rebecca, I can't remember her name. She's someone that's a former graduate, so there's a lot of graduates out there, and they come back and they say, hey, we got these events going on, why don't you come out? And then we come out, and they're like, okay, great, when you need an internship, give us a call. So, You know, you can give an hour, you can give a day, you can give, 5 months, whatever you have. It is to make a better organization and do great stuff, but it also helps you a ton. Especially if you don't know anybody, huge opportunity.
Yeah,
So-
you guys are all gonna be taking, unless you already have, taking community nutrition, any volunteer opportunities will count towards your 418 class, pretty much anything you do in the community. I wanna mention something totally separate from SDA right now. There is a research opportunity that I've been trying to get IRB approval for through Children's Hospital / USC. We still haven't gotten it, but we're gonna proceed and make people volunteers at Children's Hospital. And what the project involves is that a lot of us are curious whether there is any impact from the menu labeling law. We all think, oh, it's a great idea to require that, Big Macs, you know how many calories are in a Big Mac. Is it impacting anyone at all? Well, there's been 3 studies, maybe 4 studies that have been published so far, but they've been mostly on the East Coast with Starbucks. So we really don't have a good body of knowledge about whether it's helping. We don't think it's hurting, but whether it's helping at all. So this research project was funded for 2 years, and we're going to be doing interviews kind of all over LA, but starting in East LA. So we're going to be soliciting families in front of like Carl's Jr. and other fast food venues, and then interviewing them for about 15 minutes. So it's a pretty neat project. It's short term, and there's also, I think there's an area in Manhattan Beach. There's kind of 4 different areas of LA. They're going to compare them. He was helping, and we couldn't get the IRB approval, so we sort of halted all of it. But I was just on the phone with them today, and we're going to push you guys through as volunteers. Can I see a show of hands of anyone who might want to be involved in doing this? I knew there'd be a lot of people. That's what I told them. I promised them. So if you guys would send around a sheet with your names and emails, and also whether you speak Spanish or not, because that would really help for East LA, especially for East LA. And then we'll get together a meeting, and then the CHLA people. I have a lot of connections with Children's Hospital and USC, because that's where I worked before here. And this is the kind of research that I did before becoming a professor. So I'll go ahead and start circulating. Maybe we'll just circulate 2 sheets so we can do it quicker. And then there'll be a meeting probably next week to see those who are interested. We'll get you guys signed up as volunteers, and you can help us with it. Okay, so if that doesn't work out, there's lots of other research opportunities. Okay, so thank you guys for letting me make that announcement, and I think we're off to a good year, but again, they're not just steering the ship, they need your help. So anyone who's on any one of these committees that have been talking, and you are at all interested, like, committee of bulletin boards and everything, go talk to Jen, because the bulletin boards are beautiful, but she can't do it alone. All right, so I think our group is going to be terrific this year. And that's all I have to say, so I'll turn it back to you guys.
Perfect, thank you. Anyone have any last minute questions? Yes?
All the things that you mentioned today about volunteering and things, are going to be summarized on the website?
They're all on our website with all of our contact information, but you'll also be part of each committee chair. If you're a member, we have your email address, and we're just going to bombard you with email even if you're not interested. So that's another way. But if you want to come talk to us directly, at least we know that you're interested. But you're probably going to get all the emails regardless if you're an SDA member.
And as of next Monday, if you're not an SDA member, you won't be getting emails from SDA. So that's good or bad depending on your point of view.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you have the application for the SDA?
We do. Danielle has the applications, and she'll be sitting right outside on a desk.
Okay, you have it.
No, she's right there.
She'll be there shortly.
Yes.
We have them bi-quarterly, so we just have this one, and then we'll have the one in November. So we'll have 2 a quarter. But all the information will be sent in as we get them. So you don't have to necessarily wait for the meetings to get the information.
The quarters are so fast. It's just not enough time. That's why the website is so important, and it's also having a contact, like being on a chair, a committee, or something like that. It's really involved.
Michelle, I should mention, if there are people that you guys are friends with that aren't here because they can't make it to the class, they can still be members.
Absolutely,
A
and
lot happens that's not right now.
And the this is being filmed. Everybody wave to Ray.
Yay!
Hey Ray! It's going to go up on the website. So, and Rebecca's taking notes, so that's going to go on the website as well. So and the PowerPoint. So you've got multiple opportunities. Hello everyone. And if you don't want to be filmed or whatever, let us know. Should have said that first. But, so there's a lot of opportunities, and if we're not, we're here all the time, so there's ways to reach us. Unfortunately or fortunately.
Any other questions? No. All right, well then, if I could have all the committee members
Yes,
stand.
Jackie?
Okay.
Can you post the website, I guess, with the address?
Absolutely, yeah, anything for you. Wait, oh.
Perfect. And then,
And it is a work in progress. It looks amazing. It's amazing. But it's amazing. It is. Monica's and Ray, amazing.
they worked really hard this summer
Yesterday.
and yesterday.
Well, this summer, but yesterday was a really long day.
And then, if you're interested in any of the committees, I will have each committee member come up to the front and maybe hold a nifty little sign. And if you're interested, we can take your contact information now.
And also, if you have any suggestions, if you look at the website and something doesn't work, or if you look at the website and think it's amazing, or you have a better, whatever, anything, please let us know. Or and good stuff, like the t-shirts are really soft. They fit really well.
Yeah.
So if I have a volunteer opportunity, should I just put it on the website, or how does that work?
That's a very
You?
good question. What happens is you need to email us and let us know what it is, and then we'll check it out probably, and then we'll post it on the website.
And then forward it to, through email as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
Anything else?
There's a lot more food outside.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming and taking time out of your busy day.
Thank you.